We've got a Strawberry Cheesecake French Toast bake. This works on so many levels. We've got strawberries, of course, and we've got the cream cheese, and we've got all bread, you know, and so this is gonna be amazing. And it actually really smells like something that my mom, just on a personal level, this smells like something my mom used to make. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how you put this together.
Sure, and I mean, so this is a French toast bake, so French toast is something that we do commonly have, but it takes a little bit of time. So we're making this ahead of time, night before, bake it off, and then it really easily reheats in the microwave or that kind of thing.
Right.
So we're starting off with eggs, as we would in French toast.
Vita eggs, of course.
Yeah, we've got 6 eggs in here, to which we're going to add our 100% Canadian milk.
Wait, and then
there we go. You can start whisking that
to,
for me.
okay.
Yes.
All right.
So we're gonna add a little bit of sweetness, so a little bit of brown sugar as well.
Okay.
There we go. Go, get all those eggs broken up.
Oh, see, this is where things get a little bit. How would you do this?
I would just whisk it really hard.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, be brave. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
And so we've got a little bit of cinnamon because French toast often does have some cinnamon in it.
That's kind of a prerequisite.
There you go.
Isn't it?
Yeah, now it's gonna get busy.
Okay.
And then finally a little bit of vanilla. Okay. And so once it's all combined, which it looks like you've done a great job of doing, we can set it aside and we'll work on some of our other ingredients.
Okay.
So this is softened cream cheese. It's just a brick of cream cheese. So this is the cheesecake part of it. So we're going to add some maple syrup to our cream cheese. And then we're gonna combine it. And so this is actually gonna kind of sort of make that tang that cream cheese normally has a little bit more subtle, right?
Softens it a little bit.
And what's also really nice about adding the maple syrup here is you can sort of have the optional addition of maple syrup once it's all done, right? So you know how normally you put maple syrup on your French toast?
Yeah.
We've got a little bit of it in the dish.
Sure.
So it's kind of optional if you want to serve it with some additional maple syrup or not. So this makes it nice and soft and very pliable and easy for dolloping later. Dolloping, yes. So we're ready to go. So we've got a 9x9 baking pan, which we're gonna assemble it in. We've also got some cubed whole wheat bread.
Now, does it matter what kind of bread you use?
No, you can use whatever you have.
Whatever you got. Okay.
I like the whole wheat just for the additional fiber aspect, right? So we're gonna add about a generous layer. So you wanna fill about half of the 9x9 pan. I know, we're making a mess. So there we go, so half there.
Okay, now what?
And then we are going to add our strawberries.
Okay.
Okay, and so we're gonna, this is about 2 cups of strawberries. Oh, here's a good trick. So these are fresh strawberries, but they make frozen sliced strawberries.
They do.
So thaw them. And then use them in here. And so then if you really weren't planning on doing this and you're like, I need a last minute lunch, this would be a great way to do that.
Gotcha.
So when we're dolloping our cream cheese onto here, we're literally just that.
I was kind of wondering, because how do you get a nice even spread? So you're saying don't really
bother.
need to stress about that too
No,
much.
this is supposed to be really simple, really easy. Keep in mind, this is the center layer as well, so no one really sees this layer either, right? So this is just kind of about a nice surprise once you once you bite in or take a spoonful,
indeed.
right?
Yes.
So we're gonna add our second layer of bread on top. So we're gonna be a little bit more gentle with this. My hands are clean, I did wash them beforehand. Thank you, getting all the stragglers. There we go. And I think that's probably good. We don't want too much bread. And so the trick here is to push it down,
okay, that looks like way too much fun.
Yeah. So this is the part you get your kids involved with too if you really want to. So there we go. And so remember that egg mixture that we made earlier?
I have a vague recollection of that egg mixture.
So I'm gonna get you to pour the egg mixture evenly over top of the...
I didn't quite nail the total. We're just gonna.
That's okay. You know, it's just a little cinnamon on top, so it's no big deal.
So just all kind of all around, all over.
Yeah. And so what's gonna happen is this is then going to go into the fridge overnight, and then it's going to absorb all of that delicious sort of egg and milk and cinnamon mixture.
Yeah.
And then before we put it in the fridge, we're gonna finish topping it though.
One more go with the
strawberries. Okay. So again, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? I mean, this is the top layer, so it's a little bit nicer, but
I don't know,
there
it looks
we go.
pretty perfect to me, Sarah.
You're so sweet.
It's got cream cheese in it.
I know, right? What could be bad? So we've got lots of cream cheese. And so, yeah, this is a really good one for school lunch, for your lunch. You don't have to put the cream cheese in if you don't want to. You use whatever berries you want. It's really quite versatile.
Play around with it just a little bit. Okay, so yeah, just sit down with the whole pan in front of you. That's another thing. That's another way you could go with this. Sorry, go ahead.
And so when you're done, it goes in the oven for 25 minutes covered, and then another 25 minutes uncovered.
Okay, fantastic. There we go. Strawberry Cheesecake French Toast Bake. And when we come back, we're going to be sharing more stories of Manitoba foods and Manitoba family farms when we come back on Great Tastes of Manitoba.
You're watching Great Tastes of Manitoba, filmed on location at Supper Central at Kenaston Commons.